On today's episode of Vegan Cooking with Bobby and Brent,
we're going to be making this baby red lentil and kale chili.
And now you know.
All right, Brent, so who is this?
yeah, who's our friend here?
Yeah. What's your name?
I'm Tassie O'Malley.
Hey,
and,
Tassie.
I'm here to make some chili with you guys.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so we're going to do a little, what are we calling it? A baby red lentil and kale chili?
Yep.
That sounds really good. What goes into that?
Well, everything you see here, pretty much.
Seems like a lot of stuff going into here.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, but you can adjust the recipe for weekend or weekday cooking. You can use more frozen vegetables and canned beans, or fresh if you have more time.
Awesome. Yeah.
It looks really healthy.
Yeah.
It is, definitely.
This looks very hearty, too. Look at all this stuff in here.
Yeah.
I feel like we're going to be very well fed by the time we're done with all this stuff here.
Yeah, you viewers know Brent and I like our hearty soups and chilies.
Bold flavors today. Looking for bold flavors. That's what I'm into.
So shall we get into the ingredients?
Yeah. Let's show everyone what they're going to need to make this. 1 pound red lentils, 1 onion, 2 green bell peppers, and 1 orange bell pepper, 1 bunch of kale, 1 jalapeno, 1 can of Romano beans, kidney beans, and or pink beans, 1 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes, fresh turmeric, chili powder, paprika, salt and pepper, and ground turmeric if fresh is unavailable. Optional avocado. All right, guys, it's time to just dive right in and get into step one. We're gonna prepare our vegetables and we're gonna rinse our beans.
Okay.
So first of all, let's talk about our beans here, because we have a few different types going on here. So well, maybe Tassie, you can help us out since this is your special recipe that you're bringing to us today. I've never heard of Roman beans or Romano beans and pink beans. So what exactly are they? Can you enlighten us?
There's a million different kinds of beans.
Yeah, I learned that today while I was shopping.
Yeah.
What are all these beans?
The bean
I've never
section,
heard of?
there's they go
So
on
many
and
beans.
on. Each one just has a little different flavor, texture, and of course different vitamins and minerals. So
Interesting.
The red kidney beans are a standard for chili. You kind of have to have them.
Got it.
And then I just mix it with one different one that I have in the pantry.
Sure. So do you have a preference between the pink or the Roman beans? Or?
I like the Roman a lot. So I'll say let's do the red kidney and the Roman.
Sure. So
you could do pink or candy.
Yeah, if you're in a pinch and you can't find Roman, like I almost couldn't today, you do the pink beans. So cool. All right, that sounds good. So I guess one of us can be rinsing beans, and then the other two can be working on some veggies. So who wants to take what? Who's doing the honors for each step?
I'll rinse the beans because I'm not a skilled chopper.
Okay, sounds good.
So I'll rinse the beans.
So those are yours, and then me and Tassie will do some chopping. So I don't know if you have a preference. Maybe I'll
just put my hands to work. We'll point to something and I will chop it.
I'll take the onions because I wear contacts, so the onions don't bother me as much.
Brent's a superhero.
All right, I'll get the kale going.
That's my secret skill that I bring to this show. It's really the only value I bring to this show at this point.
Well, we have here.
I kind of just want to watch you figure this out because
we have here a little lobster claw. That looks kind of like a hermit crab claw. This
is scientific evidence that these can openers suck, and that no one should own one.
Yeah. So right now I'm trying to figure out how to use this can opener. I've never used it before. Apparently Brent hates it, so I guess we're gonna see how long it takes me to figure it out. And don't give me any hints.
I don't know if there really are hints.
It's 12 o'clock now, so let's see how long it takes me.
Yes. Did you get it? Now we'll see if it actually cuts it though, because that's
I don't think anything's moving.
Well, did you look at that?
Brent!
You did it.
Hey, bloop, 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 bloop. Okay, Brent.
Now, Tassie.
Doesn't feel as dangerous.
I got my onion here. How are we going to want to chop this for this recipe? Are we dicing it, mincing it? What are we looking at? What do you like for this?
I tend to go with a chunky cube.
Ooh, chunky
Definitely
cube.
not minced. It'll just kind of dissolve in the chili.
Sure, okay. So. I think we can swing that.
I'm a huge fan of beans, guys. Good source of protein for vegans. And the more you eat, the more protein you get.
And on the occasions when you have the time, if you buy dried beans and soak them overnight, they'll start to sprout, and that actually releases more of the nutrients.
Really? The beans will sprout?
Yep. If not canned beans, but if you have time.
The dry beans?
Yeah, you can use dry beans.
Interesting. Well, that's cool to know.
Do we got anything else we need to chop? We got to do our peppers
Yeah,
next?
we still got to do some peppers.
All right, let's chop up some peppers now. Okay, cool.
And do we want to keep the seeds?
Absolutely.
You gotta have the seeds.
Yeah, you gotta have the seeds for the heat.
Oh no, I want the seeds.
And the ribs too. Don't pull those out.
Peppers.
So this is a great little trick.
Yep.
If you cut just to the stem, but don't cut through the stem.
Yep.
And rotate it around. Then if you just kind of go like this, it'll break right where the right where the stem meets the pepper, and you don't lose any of that great pepper. Then this you just push in with your thumb, and you got the whole seed ball.
Can I try that with the orange one?
Absolutely. Go
Oh
for it.
my God.
Cut up
Start
to the
here,
stem, right. Now
and
just
then
flip the pepper
kind of like an
over.
avocado.
Yeah.
Like a little bit of a sliced dice. Now,
Yeah, flip it so you can see the stem.
okay.
Turn it
Nope.
upside down.
Okay.
Turn it upside
Right.
down.
Oh, okay. I
Now
see what
kind
you're
of just
saying.
go back and forth a couple of times.
this?
Yeah.
Okay.
And maybe put your thumb right here and pull this one or either side
Just
away.
like whatever, like kind of like a
Yeah.
chicken bone or whatever
Yeah.
they call those things. Like wishbone.
Wishbone.
Oh, geez, I'm scared. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
successfully do this.
It's your first try. It might
that?
take a couple. Perfect. Look at
Okay.
that nice edge. And then just push the stem toward the middle, and the seed
pull.
ball. Yep. Pull. Comes right
Wow.
out.
That's like some like
See-
Jedi level stuff right there.
I do have another pepper question
Okay.
for all of you guys.
This is
How
for
the heck do you make pepper like the spice?
well, that's from peppercorns. It's a different thing.
Okay, guys, so we've chopped up all our veggies, and this looks really great.
Yeah.
But are we
So
missing
pretty.
anything? Are we ready for the next step? Or
We forgot the turmeric.
oh,
I think.
is that what this is?
Yes, that's what that is.
Ah, so
Okay.
what is this, Tassi?
This is turmeric. It's a root, and it's really healthy root. It's got a lot of anti-inflammatory properties, and it also has been tested head-to-head with cancer drugs, and it's really
Wow.
It's effective against tumor development. So
Oh, damn.
Wow.
I'm trying
That is,
to
wow. I am like blown away.
Me
I
too.
had no idea.
I'm trying to put it in everything lately. So I put it in this chili recipe. It's great in eggs. My sister-in-law actually made pasta with it for my birthday last week.
Pasta?
So,
Wow.
Yeah, you can put it
Interesting.
in so many things.
See, I'd be terrified to do this right now because I would totally cut myself.
Tassi's an old pro.
She knows what she's
Just
doing.
pro, not old.
Young pro.
Rude. You know, something. Can I just? This is something that's been stuck in my craw. Can we just have like a something stuck in Brent's craw segment?
Is this
Stuck in my craw. Something that bothers me with this sort of like all or nothing veganism, where it's like if you ever fail once, that you just like have to stop altogether. People do this with diets too. Like, you know, New Year's comes around, and then the first time you have like Taco Bell or something, it's like, well, I guess I'm not having a diet anymore. Back to just eating fast food every day.
That's
it's
not
like,
how the human brain
yeah,
works.
people aren't perfect. It's okay if you slip up every once in a while and have something that's not vegan. It doesn't have to be 100% perfect all the time. You're a person. It's okay. It's all about striving to be better.
Yeah,
all
cut
the-
yourself some slack.
yeah, it just feels like whenever it's like, oh, well, I couldn't do that. So you literally could never eat any meal ever that doesn't have meat in it.
Yeah.
Ever. It's like,
like it.
you know, it's just about trying to get a little bit better every day, and you don't have to be literally 100% perfect all the time. Whew, it's out of my craw. I feel better now.
I feel less stressed out too.
Yeah, I feel like a weight's been
I
lifted.
almost feel like I'm not sick anymore. All right, Brent, what's step 2?
All right, so we've diced up all our vegetables and everything, so now we need to start sauteing everything in our pan.
Oh yeah,
Our
here we
pot,
go.
if you will, our pot pan, as we've been calling it.
Yeah.
Olive oil is what we're gonna be using today. Is there a particular amount you like to use? Do you measure your olive oil when you saute stuff?
I measure almost nothing when I
Okay.
cook.
Oh, so
You're right in our camp. Perfect.
Measuring is for baking, not for cooking.
Yeah,
But
thank you.
Hey!
Yes, that's
What?
exactly what I said.
one thing you want to do is you always want to have a hot pan and cold oil. So heat up the pan
Cool,
and
okay.
add the oil
Interesting.
at the last
All right,
minute.
I like that.
Hot pan, cold oil.
All
Yeah.
right. Any particular level of heat we want to start with?
Medium high.
Okay, sure.
So
Cool.
olive oil has a smoke point of just north of 400. So as long as we're not seeing any blackish smoke.
Yeah, as long as we're not all about to die.
It's all
from
gonna be good.
Smoke inhalation, we should be good. Let's get our onions in
Yeah,
there.
absolutely.
Alrighty. Oh yeah. Listen
Perfect
to that.
sound, yeah.
I love the sound of that. That perfect crackle. Alright, is there a particular point we're going to want to saute this to before we start adding other stuff?
When they start to sort of get opalescent,
Okay.
curly, maybe 2 minutes or so.
Sounds
But again, not only do I don't measure, I don't
me
don't
neither.
time it either.
Opalescent.
That's the word of the day.
Shiny.
Those are looking great. Maybe we should add the kale.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
I'm excited about the kale.
Alright.
Now, I've never cooked kale personally, but how does it
Really?
react to like a simmer?
Well, when you saute it first, it'll reduce volume by about half. It really, as it starts to wilt, it's not holding that shape and
Yeah, it reminds me of like spinach in that way, where like it's
Exactly,
very
yeah.
fluffy until you start cooking it.
barely
really,
fits in the pan, and then suddenly it feels like you have none left at
Right.
all. And then once we add all the liquid, it gets a little less bitter and little softer.
So it's time for step 3. It's time to start adding in our legumes and our liquids to our chili.
Woo! And a couple seasonings.
A couple seasonings too. Yeah, I gotta get the spice in there.
All right, so we have our beans, which we prepared earlier, and they're nice and kind of dry now.
Nice and rinsed.
So we're gonna add those right in, or do we want to
go
do
ahead
everything
and
one time?
You can do it all at once or one at a time. That doesn't make that much difference.
So
Okay,
let's
cool.
go ahead and toss that in there, and I'll get the little scraps.
I'll get the tomatoes open while you guys
Sounds
are
good.
doing it.
Cool. Look at that. Ooh.
Oh. So Tassi, what are you doing with the can?
Well, since we need about equal water to sauce,
Yep.
if I use the can, I get the right amount of water, and we get all that extra sauce that was stuck to the side, and
Zero
it doesn't go to
waste.
waste. Yeah.
Wow, I love this. Now the red lentil's gonna go right in there.
Yep, they go right in.
Now, how much of that are we gonna be doing today?
Let's do it for the 1 pound bag. Half to 2/3.
Half 2/3.
Yeah.
Can I do the
Eyeball it.
honors?
Absolutely.
All right, half to 2/3. We're gonna eyeball it. I'm gonna spread it. All right, let's see where we're at.
That looks about
Okay.
2/3-ish.
I go a little bit more.
A little more?
It's like
All right.
looking shy now that I said it. Yeah, that looks great.
All right, guys, so we did it. We made our chili here. It looks amazing. Can't wait to dig in.
Yeah, I'm excited. That wasn't
too.
too long, too. It didn't take that long.
Yeah, honestly, that was
not
not
a hard
bad at all.
recipe.
I really like it. So before we dig in real quick, we should kind of do our grades here, Bobby. So, nope, nope, not yet.
Grades first.
We saved that for last.
Fine.
We saved that for last. So first thing we're gonna do is our healthiness.
Okay.
So where we're gonna come down, guys. We do this on a letter system from A to F. So I'm gonna go A on this one. I mean, it's all fresh vegetables and really good stuff in here. So I feel pretty comfortable giving it an A. How about you, Tassi?
I'm a little biased because I made it the recipe, but
Yeah.
I would also give it an A on health.
Yeah, I think it's kind of hard to deny it. But Bobby, where are you gonna go?
Gonna go A+.
Ooh, wow, the A+.
Just listening to Tassi talk about the health
Yeah.
benefits of this as we were making it, as well as learning that cooking things doesn't always make it
Less healthy.
less nutritious. So I feel like, I don't know, I feel a lot better about it because normally I feel bad not eating raw.
Our next one would be cleanup. How do we feel about the cleanup on this one?
Honestly, it wasn't too bad.
I'm gonna go A on this one too because it's
Yep.
mostly a one-pot recipe, other than cutting board and colander. So
Okay.
pretty easy cleanup.
What do you think, Tassi?
I'd agree on the cleanup. It's a 1 pot meal, and it's just the cutting board and colander on
Right.
top of that.
Yeah, I'm also gonna go A.
So A's all around.
Boom.
So far, so good. All right.
Yeah,
Now
wow.
now we're gonna go to cost on this one. So
It was
we're gonna
about-
show the cost on the screen here for all our ingredients. I don't think it's too bad.
No.
And yeah, I think this one's pretty good because it's mostly vegetables, so you can get most of the ingredients pretty cheap. So and it makes a lot of food. We
that's
have
the
a
thing.
lot of food.
We have about like a week's worth of lunch here, especially if you're just one person. And as Tassi was saying earlier, it's just going to get healthier as it sits and kind of
Yeah.
ferments itself, you know?
And it freezes, so if by some chance you don't want chili all week this week, you can make some small lunch containers and
Cool.
throw them in the freezer, and it defrosts really well.
All right,
Awesome.
so I'm also gonna give this one an A. This one's really kind of cleaning up today. Another A for me. How about you, Tassi?
Yeah,
Cost-wise.
sounds good.
Yeah.
I'll go with the flow on that one.
Okay, sure.
I'm also going to go A. Wow, A's across the board in
right.
every single category so far.
All right, so now we're at the most important part, the taste.
Oh,
So this is the most fun part where we actually get to try it out, see how it goes.
oh man, I am so pumped about this. I think you know what I'm going to say.
I don't know what you gotta say
I'm
about
going to say A.
A, yeah.
I'm actually going to start it out at a B. I like mine
Ooh.
nice and spicy.
Oh, okay, so wow.
I would have this is a preferential thing. Everyone can add however many hot peppers they want to get that spice. And also, we needed to do a little more adjustment. It could use just a touch of salt, but that's very easy to bring up to an A.
Sure. All right, I'm also gonna go A too. For me, this is the right level of spice, personally. I love the added avocado. I'm actually probably gonna add more
yes.
after.
Yes, definitely. We have plenty of avocados.
and-
Bonus points for the avocado.
Yes, definitely. So
Good idea, Zach.
That's a good optional step. I would recommend that, and just all the fresh vegetables and stuff, and it's really hearty and everything, you know.
It's the perfect amount of hearty for like, it really is the most hearty vegetarian/vegan chili I've had.
Thank you, Tassi.
Yeah,
this is
You're very
amazing.
welcome.
Tassi, I'm so excited that you shared this with us and our viewers,
Yeah.
and you guys should definitely try this at home. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, definitely.
It doesn't take that long, and you'd be surprised at how easy it was to kind of clean up. So
Awesome. All right, so thank you so much for watching this episode of Vegan Cooking with Bobby and Brent. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that little bell button if you want to get notified whenever our little faces pop up. We also have Patreon if you're interested in that. We got these fancy little aprons
Yeah,
here,
totally.
limited time
Yeah, guys.
Patreon perk. Check this out.
you
Look
better
at that.
get these before they're gone, because we're
Very
not
limited
making them
supply,
again.
so if you want to get in
They're
on this
nice
action,
aprons
you need to
here.
get on Patreon right away. Thank you so much for watching, guys.
Now you know.